My father passed away 2 years ago, leaving behind a small savings account and a life insurance policy. In his will, he split the funds equally between my older brother and me. For me, that meant roughly $18, a reliable car, and the safety net I never had growing up. My parents were divorced, and while my dad was consistent, my mom has always lived in survival mode. She's the kind of person who views family as a collective bank account. I tried to keep my inheritance quiet, but my brother accidentally mentioned it during a family lunch. I watched my mom's eyes shift instantly. She wasn't seeing me. She was doing math. Your father would have wanted you to take care of your family, she told me later, her voice heavy with expectation. She listed her dying car, her rent, and my 16-year-old sister's school expenses. When I hesitated, she grew cold, accusing me of being selfish and thinking like my father, her ultimate insult. A few days later, she sent me an itemized bill for her life. It included her credit card minimums and groceries, ending with a demand: if you send $10,000, we can finally breathe. I was stunned. $10,000 is more than half of what I had. I offered a compromise. I would pay for my sister's school fees directly or cover 1 month of rent. I refused to hand over a lump sum. My mom exploded, accusing me of trying to control her and punish her for her struggles. To her, it wasn't my inheritance anymore, it was family money. Since then, the guilt campaign has been relentless. My grandmother called me in tears, begging me to honor my father by giving my mother the cash. My aunt labeled me cold-hearted. The breaking point came when my little sister texted, "Mom says you don't care if we get evicted." My mom is now hinting that if I don't step up, my sister will have to switch schools or move in with relatives. It feels less like a plea for help and more like a ransom note. I love my family, but I know that if I hand over that $10,000, it won't fix her survival mode, it will just fund it until the next crisis. I'm being treated like the villain in the family group chatting for protecting the only security I've ever had. Comments: didn't she ask for money from your brother? Why only you? Or she asked from both? I'm really curious about this. Either way, your mother is manipulative. She even lies and manipulates the grandma and the aunt. That's insane. Why would you need to suffer for her own life mistakes? She's responsible for your sister, not you. She sounds like a massive failure. I feel sad for your sister. NTA. As for grandma and aunt, tell them they can send money to your mom. Absolutely not. She picked an arbitrary amount. If you received more, that number would be higher. It's not your fault she can't manage her finances, and you're not obligated to correct the mistakes already made.